Hi, and warm welcome to me, Eva Kristoffersson, and a monthly Qvantum Astrology report for August. I have a company, Solar Warrior Energy. Welcome to check information below about my readings, etc. You click on Show More. We have this magical period now with the eclipses, and now we have done 2. And the last one, the total lunar eclipse, was absolutely blasting. It's such a high frequency energy coming in. And in August, we have the Lion's Gate, the 8th of August, and the last eclipse, the partial solar eclipse, the 11th of August. So I will give a summary here of August, and then I will come back with a report for the Lion's Gate and one report, I think, also especially for the partial solar eclipse, and perhaps some at the end of August. Thank you very much for listening, viewing my channel. I had so many new listeners during the eclipses, and these are really setting the tone for the ascension when we leave the old and get into the new. And it's a release. Now we have a Lion's Gate opening between the total lunar eclipse and the Lion's Gates and the partial solar eclipse. So this is a period that is very good for meditation, anchoring, releasing, if you have, and probably we all have, and anchoring the light in you, taking extra care of yourself. It's so many retrograde planets also, so it's especially important. I will check the chart briefly and then coming back to speak with you. For the 1st of August, you see Sun here, 9 degrees of Leo, and the start of August, see Moon at the end of Pisces with Chiron, the wounded healer, and in opposition to Venus in late Virgo. We have a special Osiris. It is at the fixed star Sirius here, and during this period we have a special contact with the Sirius transmission for energy, for light, for electromagnetic energy to come. And electromagnetic, that's light, that's photons. They are helping us in the ascension. And we have here also, no, I want to go to the 8th just to briefly check the Lion's Gate. No, that was the 11th, but the 11th is okay. It's more than okay, because the 11th of August, I and my twin flame Lisa has open meditation here at the Swedish heart chakra Omberg. And a lot of people already has applied to come. Thank you very much if you listen to the English version. Here you see the partial solar eclipse, and I will come back, and it's ending. It's in fact visible here in Ödeshög, a very small part of the solar eclipse, and it's ending 11/11, the 11th of August. Isn't that magnificent manifestation from the divine? And we have also this big trine, Neptune retrograde in Pisces up to Osiris, still at the Sirius land, and back to Jupiter in Scorpio, revealing the secrets. I want to show also all the retrogrades, because we now have Mercury retrograde, that's the small r in astro.com. Sun and Moon can't be retrograde. So Mercury is retrograde. We have Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Mars retrograde, Neptune retrograde, and the change. Uranus will become retrograde the 8th of August at the Lion's Gate. It's stationary the 6th of August and then become retrograde the 8th of August. Chiron is, as a planet, it's a very acknowledged now energy for the healing our wounds, the magnificent centaur, and it's retrograde also. So we have 6, 7 with Chiron, and only 2 direct. That's Venus and Jupiter, the divine feminine energy. The love is direct now, and Jupiter, the expansion of the hidden secrets. And it's a meaning here for me that Venus is direct and all the and Jupiter expanding, and all the others are retrograde. So we are forced to go inward, and this is a big change of our perception. So many retrograde at the same moment. That's critical, really. And we also have a finger of God here to Mercury retrograde, etc. So I'm coming back to this later with a special partial solar eclipse report. Now I want to speak about August, and first this Lion's Gate. And the lunar eclipse, the 27th of July, also started a new galactic year. Isn't that fantastic? And the one galactic year is 25,920 years long. It's the Earth precession. Now we are in the beginning of a new galactic year. And if it's stage of Aquarius or not, we are on our way very, very quickly into the ascension. And some of us are in the 4th, 5th dimension. I think all of us are. And we are mixing it up with the 3-dimensional purging. And this purging will leave us, I promise. We are the anchoring of the light. We are the pre-troops. We are the first wavers. We are the one that does the groundwork in this ascension. And we feel these events, this astrological, this incoming energy from the sun and other sources very, very much. So it's like the big event for us. It's a pre-event to train us to stay in our heart and love no matter what happens. No matter. And it's also with this secret that we now reveal that we create our own reality with our own vibration, our own inner vibrational status, and the mind, heart, body, complete vibrational unity. And when we reach that 0-point field, we can manifest directly, and we do, and we create from this new knowledge and learned. And more people on earth are coming into this now that has been so hijacked and hidden by the ruling elite, Illuminati, etc. But now we changed everything by going to this own creation in love and care, the new grid. And we are leaving the old, we block the old, we give love, but we put a limit energetically, and we step out of the fear. And that's the real point. We see that it's an inner ascension. And that the fear and the external validation and everything that happens is just to feed the hijackers. The best thing we can do is to go within and stay within, and that I mean that we take our steps with the true divine masculine power of Mars in a perfect balance with the divine feminine Venus, Isis, Moon, and we have Mars, Sun, Uranus. So it's to go within is to live fully, but from within. What I dream, I create. What you dream, you create. And it's very important to start the process. And I surely believe that you have started the process. Keep going, but keep seeing everything as an inside reflection. The outside is a mirror of your inside. So if something happens, acknowledge that it's something in yourself. To see what it is. And this means also that no one can have control over us. This old system is gone. Because I have full control over my energy, my emotions, to let them free, and my mind. And when I'm in this anchoring of the light, no one can do anything harmful or evil or anything with me. But when I leave it, when I go into fear, when I come into stored density in myself, I can be affected. But not when I'm in this light channel. And this also means the emotions I have to mention, because I'm a Gemini, but I'm so much in Cancer, so I'm so much about these emotions, to let them be free, because when they are free and flowing, they are not affecting me or you. You are not overwhelmed, or you are not unconsciously steered by stored emotions. And we have been so much in this stored old pain in our body, and we are freeing that bit by bit, layer by layer, to come into the freedom of the new world in love and care and compassion. And this is the Lion's Gate, to really acknowledge this and see this and meditate and come more and more into this. And it's also not only the astrological, the planet energies, and the sun, the central sun, it's also a divine intervention from the Galactic Federation of Light, overviewed by the Arcturians. The Arcturians have the biggest, the mothership, Athena, placed between Jupiter and asteroid belts, have been there for a long time, and they have a special mission to help Earth, and they send pulses, energy pulses, that you who are sensitive can feel, that make our plasma in our body, around our cells, in our DNA, everywhere, to change, to shift. So it's both this inner evolution that we have to be here on Earth, we starseeds and twin flames. We have to be here to anchor the light, because we are doing the groundwork. We are the first wavers. And then by us and others, everyone is affected of this process. Everyone is not awake, but everyone is affected. And Arcturians is the key, the most godlike in this universe, are assisting us. And it's also so that your oversoul, mine oversoul, is on the other side of the whale, as I call it. And so we assist ourselves. Perhaps we also really, when we go into this intuitive state, we are our oversoul in the new world. So that's so great that Arcturians are here in that way. I'm so glad to be here in this. I'm very much an Arcturian myself. And many Starseed. I give Starseed readings if you want to check. You can check without cost and then any obligation if you are Starseed or not with me. Then in August, we have this massive partial solar eclipse, the 11th of August. That date, 11/11, the 11th, is manifestation, leadership, and coming into the creation of the new world. And then many people now speak also about the big event for everyone on Earth. And the pre-event is here. It's all the way since this year, this spring, etc., the Vesak full moon, etc. But the big event is said to come in after, in early October. Sometimes in September, October, after the equinoxes. And I found a date, if I checked astrologically, when Pluto goes direct, that's the 2nd of October. That can be the place for the event. And now we prepare to stay in the light no matter what happens. And things will change because this world is crazy. We have to really do a total restart of this Earth. This is the living pearl in Milky Way and universe. This is the living library, the green-blue planet. And it has been hijacked and used from the dark side, but now that part is ending and just giving us an even more lighter, brighter ascension when we heal and transmute the dark to the light. So, for August, I forgot to take a rune and a tarot. I will do that now instead. I got so excited about this period coming up. September will be a little calmer before October then. To ground this in the Virgo energy, the late Leo and Virgo energy. Before I take a rune, perhaps I can quickly mention. One big is Uranus going direct at the Lionsgate, the 8th of August. Sorry, 2 degrees 33, Uranus going retrograde, of course. But at the 8th of October, I already showed that. Then we have the Venus going into Libra, the 7th of August. We have Mars retrograde going into Capricorn, the 18th of August. And also we have Mercury going direct the 20th of August and Mars going direct the 28th of August. So there is a lot of changes, and in early September, Saturn is going direct. And then in early October, Pluto, the big one, is going direct. And we have also in early October, Venus going retrograde, etc. So we have some changes, and we have a lot of aspects and etc. helping us. But I would take those at the special events that happens. So now it's time for a rune for August, for the Lion Gate portal and for the Ascension and for August. And it's becoming this one, and I have to check that one up. That one is 3rd. And it's Turicite. It's chaos, but it's the Havtorn rune. And Havtorn, I have the biggest tree here at my ground is a Havtorn tree. You can see it perhaps over there. No, that's birch. You can't see it from here, but it's over there. It's very big with 3 big from the bottom up. Not branches, but yeah, the fundamental tree unity, my Havtorn tree. And this is protecting the Havtorn rune. And it's with the Tor energy. And Tor, that was the soul warrior in the Nordic mythology with the hammer. And in a rune, so we have to take care of everything that happens directly and not wait, not store, to free ourselves. So that was a protecting rune for this period. And I want to take also what I can do that later. 1 Quantum Tarot card for August. 80 cards. And this one is 3 of Pentacles. It's beautiful spaceships there. 3 of Pentacles. And that one is about here. It's the atomic structure, combines great vision with sound planning. Follow your dreams by paying attention to the fundamentals. What plan are you putting into action? What plan are you putting into action for this period? Create and remember to make your intention, especially at the next partial solar eclipse that is a new moon, but also all this period. Put in your intentions first. What do you want? What are you creating here? Sorry, something happens here with my water. So, thank you very much, and do have a great August. See you later. Bye-bye.